Hey, what's up? It's Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of ExploringLasVegas.com. And I'm standing today in front of Hakkasan Nightclub. That is the big Hakkasan emblem there. That's the entrance to Hakkasan Restaurant and the entrance to the VIP table area of Hakkasan Nightclub. Okay, this is Saturday night. They got Duro. See Duro up there on the wall there. Pretty good mid-level DJ. It's pretty decent tonight. It's not like Super Slam, but it's pretty decent. And, it's definitely a club that's showing its age over here a little bit. This place is pushing, I think, 12, 13 years now. I actually came out here to Las Vegas for Hakkasan Nightclub. So this video is going to be all about Hakkasan Nightclub, how to get in this place, the bottle service, and a little bit about what's going on with it, and I can definitely help you out, get a table, get you set up over here. So let's talk about this place for just a minute. I did come out here in 2013. I was part of the opening team of this place. I was a promotion manager for Hakkasan and Wet for about 14 months, and I have a lot of experience over here. And the reason I actually ended up in Vegas is because of Hakkasan. So I used to be the promotions for Wet Republic to the Chicago people. I was a big promoter in Chicago from 01 to 2013, and then I would send my email list information about Wet Republic to get people to come to Wet Republic. And so I had a good relationship with these guys, came out here, got a nice job offer, and did it for 14 months, and figured it wasn't for me to work directly for the clubs after owning my own business for 12 years, and I started my own thing out here. I've been doing it ever since. So let's talk about getting into this place. You do have options to get on the guest list these days, which is a pretty good option. It usually moves fairly quickly here. Back in the day, they used to have this massive line that would stretch all the way over there and go past the MGM mansions for like Calvin Harris and Tiësto, but those days are kind of past for this place. On a night like tonight, the guest list is probably a nice option. It's probably free for guys and girls on mid-level DJ nights. Maybe guys have to pay, and girls free on a big DJ night. But for the most part, you can probably get in pretty quickly. Now, if you want to get tickets and you want to guarantee to get in, tickets are the option. You can just get general admission tickets. You can get expedited entry tickets, or you can also get like the VIP bar card, which is like $100 worth of drinks, gets you in quickly, and then you got a $100 bar credit. Or they have like a Las Vegas party pass, and you can get into all the Tile Group venues for the whole weekend, the pools, the nightclubs. That's also a good option if you want to hit up a bunch of spots over the weekend and check out a bunch of different venues by the Tile Group. I do have a link below to buy all of the above, and then I do have a link below to get on the guest list as well. That's automated, goes out to one of the internal promoters here, and the promoter will give you the instructions on how to get in, get the guest list. I know it usually closes around 1 o'clock, and if you come earlier, it's usually a little bit quicker to get in. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you want to get in, via tables, you want to get bottle service, that's where I come in. My cell phone's above 773-459-8133. I don't mind the photo bombs from the guys that work at the door that are just screwing with me. But I can tell you all about the bottle service here at Hakkasan and all the different sections, and we'll kind of run it down and the different options. Now, I do have some bottle packages these days. If you want to get a couple bottles for a reduced price than the retail, you can be up for that. And then I also have like a 3-bottle package. It's a little bit nicer table, reduced price off the retail, and pretty good deals. Okay, this place is not brand new anymore. They're being a little aggressive to get more people in and more tables and whatnot. So let's talk about the different sections in the main room. You do have your DJ booth right in the middle. It's kind of like the big horseshoe, and right to the right and the left of the DJ, there's stage 1 through 4. Those are good tables right there on the stage. You're kind of a little bit behind the DJ, and if they have anything cooking on the top, like dancers and stuff, you really can't see that. But they are really close to the DJ. A lot of people like those tables. They're actually really big. You put groups of like 20 to 25 on those tables. I personally like stage 1 and 2 a little bit better because that's kind of like the side that's a little closer to the bathroom. 3 and 4 is not close to the bathroom, but security guy can walk you through the back and bring you to the bathroom if you need to go. So private bathrooms, one private bathroom up there for the stage 1 and 2. I think there might be 2 bathrooms up there, but stage 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. We like those tables. Are nice, right next to the DJ, and they're good for like a performance. So Little John's here, big extra plug. Those are great tables for that. There's the dance floor tables. That's a horseshoe. I believe there's 5 on each side. There's 52, and then the one that mirrors that on the other side. Those are the larger ones. Good for like groups of like 15 to 20, and then the other ones are good for more like 10 to 15 people. All the dance floor tables are pretty good. They're nice. Well done setup for the lower and upper dance floors. Okay, the 2 in the center are considered the owners' tables, and then behind those, the 2 behind those are going to be considered the owners' tables too. So there's 4 owners' tables, and 2 in the center lower, 2 in the center upper, and then you got your upper dance floors behind the the regular dance floor tables. And there are a couple of ones that are a little bit bigger. I believe it's like 64, and the mirror one on the other side. Those are a little bit bigger groups. So if you got a group of like 20, just hit me up. I can request one of the bigger ones, and you guys have plenty of room to enjoy the evening. All right, now there's going to be your 3rd and 4th row tables in the main room. You have 31 and 32, which are going to be like big U-shaped tables, kind of like the dance floor tables. Those are good, a ton of action in front of those, behind them. There is a little bit of a beam in front of 31, but it's not terrible. You can still see the DJ. There's a little bit disrupted. 32 is definitely a good table. I get requests for those all the time. They're a little bit more, reasonably priced than the upper and lower dance floors, and they're in the action. And then there's 33 through 35. Those are also third row tables. The two on the corners are a little bit bigger, so a little bit larger group. And the ones in the middle, there's a good amount of space at all the tables are on the third row. But the ones 33 to 35 have like a roped off area, so you have kind of a little bit of an area to stand and whatnot, where you don't have as big of an area to stand on 31 or 30. All right. And then behind those, there's 42A and B. Those are kind of like the fourth row tables. They're elevated. They're pretty good tables. You're kind of overlooking the third row tables. And you can see the DJ pretty clear from there. And there's a bar right behind you. So there's a lot of action over there. I actually like 42 and 42A and B. And then there's 41A and B. I call that the penalty box. But those actually aren't that bad. They're still in the main room. They're considered fourth row tables. And they're just kind of back a little bit, but you do get all the traffic that goes back and forth to the bathroom right there. So I've had guys that had those tables and they pull girls all the time and they like those tables. So 42A and B probably my preference over 41A and B, but they're all pretty good for the third, fourth row tables. All right. Now you got the pavilion on certain nights. It'll be open. If it's not open, they'll have a wall closed. But if it is open, you're going to have several sections of the pavilion. Same music as the main room. Originally, they kind of set it up to have like a separate club there with a different DJ, but that really never took off. So it's just an extension of the main room, essentially. You have your front row pavilion tables, which are, there's like 4 of them there that are pretty good. They're big, like square tables, a lot of room in front of them. And, there's actually a nice vibe on those tables. You can see the DJ pretty good from there. And then the second row pavilion tables are also pretty good. There are a couple that are like tucked a little bit behind the corner. Get me up and help me avoid getting those if the pavilion's open. Then there's like a third row pavilion tables that are actually pretty good too. There's a nice vibe in there. They have usually a lot of action in that room, and they do a pretty good job of like, piping in the music. There's an LED in there. It kind of makes you feel like you're in the main room still. And then there's going to be like your fourth row pavilion tables, which are going to be all the way along the back wall by the back bar. And those are okay too. If you got a low budget, you just want to get a table, hang out, they're okay. Okay. Now in the main room, you also have the mezzanine area. Okay. On the mezzanine, you got a couple of skyboxes on each side. There's skybox on the right and the left. Personally, they're not my favorite tables, but they're big. Okay, so if you want to get a skybox table, you got a bathroom up there, and then you also got like a huge area that you kind of have like divider. You can actually split. You can actually take out the divider and you make 2 skyboxes in one. You can have a massive area for like 30 or 40 people. I had some group on New Year's this year. They did like a skybox with like 25 people. I actually had a great time. So, self-contained group. They liked it up there. It's roomy. You got a bathroom up there. It's pretty nice. And then you got your mezzanine tables. Okay, they're kind of wrapped around all the way around the whole mezzanine along the wall. But there's a sound guy in between the skyboxes if you're looking at the DJ on the right, and the sound guy, it takes up a couple of those tables. So there's no tables there, but then there's a couple mezzanine tables, and then you got your center mezzanine tables, which are a little bit bigger in the middle, and they're directly looking down on the DJ or the artist. And then you got your mezzanine tables if you're looking at the DJ on the left. I like those a little bit better because the bar's on that side, and you get a little more action up there on the bar if you're trying to meet people. That's a little bit better setup. Okay, so those are your mezzanine options. And then you have like your third floor, okay, that's going to be called the Ling Club. Now, they really don't use the Ling Club anymore on Saturdays and Fridays or Thursdays. Back in the day when they had like Calvin Harris or Tiësto here, this place would be so slammed that I had to have that third row open, and they used to do hip-hop down there, so it's like the hip-hop floor. But now it's only used on Wednesdays for the Sadiq Wednesday hip-hop R&B party, and it's actually pretty good on Wednesdays. They don't have the main club open on Wednesdays, but they have that third floor open, so at least they're getting some use out of it. And in that third floor, you do have some options. In the DJ is kind of the center, and then there's some dance floor tables around the DJ, and then you got some tables that are behind the DJ, and then you got some some tables that are a little bit further past the DJ down in the main room. The room's a big rectangle. There's really not a bad table in that whole room. You got a bar on each end, and then all the tables in there are like pretty well positioned to be in the action. So I don't really think there's a bad table in the Ling Club. And if you guys are definitely want to check that out, I think that club in any other city, like we put that club, the Ling Club in Chicago, it would be awesome. Okay, but unfortunately, you're competing with Omnia and Zook and Live and XS, and the Ling Club's kind of subpar compared to those main rooms, if you will. So, if you want to come here on Wednesdays, we know those bottle packers available. Minimums are low, 1,500 to 1K minimum. It's pretty nice setup, good party, nice R&B party in there. DJ Franzen's usually there. It's a good time. So, they also have another room on the third floor called the Ling Lounge. Okay, now I've rented the Ling Lounge out before for like a corporate group. I've done some work with Cisco and whatnot, and they had like a private event in there, and it's cool, a nice little vibe in there. I have a nice, pretty large bar, some cool seating. A DJ tucked away in the corner, and it's a nice vibe there. It's just nice lighting, and it's good energy. It's not too loud in there. But unfortunately, unless you have like a private event, you're never really see the Ling Lounge anymore. They're never going to be open. So the Ling Lounge will only be used for like corporate events nowadays. If you want to check that out, just hit me up, and we can book a corporate event for you guys over there. It's not too expensive to book a corporate event there, just because they don't really have any use for that room anymore. So I can usually get a pretty good rate on that. So just let me know. Now, as far as coming to this place, if you do want to get a table or you like to do a package, we offer packages. We have over 1,000 packages in our package system. Going live on our websites this month, and we're going to offer, we have tons of guys and girls packages. The girls, typically, you're going to find like a dinner, men's show, maybe a reasonably priced table here, or just guest list entry here. Guys, we could do like, a really nice table here. We could do like a strip club. We could do top golf. We could do ATVs, shooting. Whatever the guys like to do when they come out here for Vegas, we have different packages for that. And we can customize and mix and match everything. So keep in mind, if you want to check out the link below, see what our different packages are. And like I said, we can see something you like in this package and something like in that package. We can just put them together and make your own custom package. But if you want to ask me any questions, or you have any questions about Las Vegas in general, just hit up my cell at 773-459-8133. That's my cell phone. I'm a wealth of knowledge. I've been through this business for 25 years, helped open this place, so know just about everything there is to know about Hakkasan. And hopefully we can keep this place going. It's kind of one of the places that's on my watch list, because I don't think they're making all that much money here as a venue. So hopefully they get past this little economic downturn we're in right now, and continue to rock this place out for years to come with good talent DJs, because this place is a really good club when they have a good DJ in here. It's actually a lot of fun. I've seen just about every major artist in here one time. Many times I've seen Tiësto and Calvin Harris, and one of Lesso's here, or one of the other big hitters like a Zed or something. You can actually have a really nice night here. So let me know. I'm looking forward to helping plan your trip out here in Las Vegas. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, signing out here from the MGM Grand at Hakkasan Nightclub and Hakkasan Restaurant. By the way, if you're looking for dinner reservations, I can book them over at Hakkasan Restaurant. You can set up over there. It's great food and a very nice restaurant as well. And I'm looking forward to working with you out here in Las Vegas. Let's talk soon. Bye-bye.